From supervising Nigeria's contributory implementation of the United Nations Convention on Climate Change to cut back carbon emissions by 27% over the next 15 years, outgoing Minister of Environment Amina Mohammed now moves to superintend over the coordination and administration of United Nations policy around the world.
Has no hiding place. It is her top quality that has earned her this position. We pray sincerely that God in His infinite mercy will continue to guide and protect her.
Urging patience from the locals in the Niger Delta, the outgoing minister emphasized that the cleanup of Ogoni land is in effect and on course. The minister stated that laws establishing agencies under the ministry have been revised for legislative amendments to ensure greater efficacy, while critical infrastructure and equipment have been updated with further construction in progress.
If we want the sustainability of the cleanup, we must put in place structures that don't allow this program to be rolled back in years to come. Clearly, there were no governance structures that were put in place to ensure that we would be able to spend $1 billion over 5 years to do the cleanup in Ogoniland. So what we were able to do is to put a governing council in place, to put the board of trustees, to set up the structure for the High Prep office in our premises in Port Harcourt.
The outgoing minister affirmed that progress has been recorded in reducing the sulfur content in Nigeria's fuel supply to reduce emissions, even as the ministry has partnered with the Federal Road Safety Corps to remove excessively polluting vehicles from the road.
First program that they're taking on the vehicle emissions will happen in FCT. Equipment has been bought for that, and what they're trying to do is calibrate it so we can begin it. What we found was that you can't do any of these things in isolation. So I think that addressing the sulfur in the fuel is a major step to ensuring that we get cleaner fuel in the vehicles to begin with.
While the new UN deputy boss leaves the domestic environment to make influential inputs affecting the environment of the global village, she maintains that her keen interest in Nigeria's environmental health will not abate as she departs office.